I want to start by asking you about kind of where you see the future going in terms of AI, because is there a risk that we could overdo this?
There's a huge risk which may not come from AI at all, but from the people who deploy it. And the thing that really frightens me is that when the bill comes due, and of course it will come due, these data centers don't come for free, the energy costs aren't negligible. What will happen is that how do you sell AI to an organization? You sell it, the easiest and fastest way to sell it is on the promise of cost savings, not on the promise of opportunity creation. And so the fact that apparently large numbers of people are trying to sabotage their own employers' AI efforts in a kind of Luddite way isn't particularly irrational to me, because what they can see is that, yes, theoretically, there's this future parallel universe, this alternative reality where AI investment goes into value creation, enrichment, entrepreneurialism, the invention of entirely new forms of value exchange.
Yep.
But these people have been in these companies long enough to realize that that's never what happens. Unless you're in a family company, a founder-led company, some company that's privately held, the two chief preoccupations of large organizations are cost-cutting and regulatory paranoia. And so what you have is organizations where I would say finance, compliance, procurement and HR are the four horsemen of the bureaucratic apocalypse. And they have a right of veto over more or less everything. And those are all people who, in a sense, are disproportionately punished if anything goes wrong, and therefore are massively incentivized against trying anything new. But also they can claim the credit for any reduction in costs without being held responsible for any loss of opportunity or destruction of long-term value. So they're fundamentally dishonest entities which have an asymmetric measure which distorts their priorities.